Alright, we're going to do a tutorial for Pond Song. Somebody asked me to do it, so here I am. It's basically 4 parts. The intro, the verse, the chorus, and that little interlude solo part that he has. I made up some chord charts for those who don't necessarily know what I'm talking about when I say C diminished. So here we go. The intro is just a plain G. I do a country G, which allows you to do the entire song. Some people do this kind of G, hit like that. Some people do it like that, but the way Jay does it is he puts his thumb 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. He puts his third finger on the E string and then so forth, like that. It's easy for him to move back and forth from. So in this one, the G looks like this. Oh, that looks good. So the intro is just an arpeggio of the G. And then you just hold on. It's the B string on the 3rd fret, which is the drone D that you hear. This one. And so the verse, he's doing the vocal melody on the guitar. After the G, you do the G added 4, which you add that 1 there. And then the plain G, which is a 0. Then he goes to a C added 9, which looks like that. So that's where he goes, upon yes, yet, you're undecided, things like that. And then the next chord, there's 2 variations on that 2nd chord. So the first one he goes, which is this one. So you have to put in the 2 down on the side, hit that F sharp note, which makes it the diminished. So it goes. Okay. And the second time, he does it more of on our single note arpeggio. So that's a basic part. I'm trying to go as slow as I can for you guys, but so that's the verse. It's pretty simple. You can go back and look at the little flashcards I made for the note parts. The chorus is an F to a C. Those kinds of Fs and Cs. We call it the Jimi Hendrix version of those. And it goes C. Then the next portion is he's doing harmonics on the high E string, the B, and the G string. So if you look at that, the little field goal post points to the last 3 notes there. So he's going. So that's where you hear that. In the album version, you can hear it really, really clear. There's a lot of treble in that. And then the next chord, he goes into the E minor chord. So he goes. There's 4 or 5 individual notes. I do them with the 5th finger. I don't know why I did 5. I'm sorry. It's like the pinky finger. It goes back and forth. The next chord after that is a E4 or a B7 no third. For those of you who know music, I don't want to insult anyone, but it's essentially those two notes that you see there. So he's playing it. So you can play the open E here, but I don't. Sometimes it sounds a little bit better. And then the next one is a single note F sharp on the second fret with the second finger, mutes the rest of them so that he can hit it a little bit harder. So it's that F sharp note that sounds really powerful. That's the chorus. Let me play for you really slow. Pretty much the same thing that he does. The little interlude solo that he does is he's just messing around with the drone D and playing around that. So I'm going to play each individual note for you here with my index finger only on the fret so you can see where I'm at. So it goes. First part goes. Play it a little bit slower. F sharp, A, G, F sharp, D, A, slide it to B, back to A. So. And then that next chord that he does is a B minor 7. That's the full chord. Obviously he doesn't play the full chord, he plays maybe the middle 3. I'll show you what that full chord looks like. That's what the full chord looks like based off of this. There. But when I play it, I just play the... And it's meant to be played with a lot of aggression, so it's... sounds really... So the next part is D, E, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, back to F sharp. So D, E, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, F sharp. Back to that B minor 7 chord. And then the next bit is F sharp, G, A, F sharp, G, F sharp, and then F sharp to the A. Right? So I'll play it again for you. Part is G, F sharp, and then B, A, G, F sharp. But he plays it on the B note too. He goes. So. One more time. Chord again, and then you go back to the verse and the chorus, and the very last note is an E4, like that. There's no octave E on that note, so that note's going to sound like this. There's a lot of tension in that chord, so I hope you've enjoyed it. comments, feedback. If I missed anything, hit me up and then we'll see what I can do after that. Thanks, guys.